Hey, take your time.
Welcome everybody, give me 1 second. Let's go.
Yo, yo.
Hey Karma.
So, man, I don't see I'm fucking bored. I ain't got my fucking Xbox with me today, so. bored as fuck. So what you streaming?
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds.
As you expect, when it goes all over the place, it doesn't take us long to get
Damn, that's tough.
trees are far between. Tall grass is enough to give you plenty of cover. We're still getting deep with the grass has.
I figured, hot guards. Because I don't think very many people are going to be on your stream.
Actually, I probably will have. My viewership has been skyrocketing recently.
Really?
Yes, because I have a good conversion rate from TikTok.
Oh. That's probably why. You post when you go live and everything else. I don't. If I get views, I get views. If I don't, I don't.
We already had it.
Surprised nobody else joined the call. You know that?
Hey guys.
Hey.
Who it is?
Hey, Roddy.
I don't know who that is.
It's me, obviously.
Again, I'm not really active, so yeah.
Are you watching this stream, Roddy?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay. Hey, it really is just space Fallout.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Except it's got a better VAT system than Fallout does.
Is it made by Bethesda?
No. It's made by the people who made the original Fallout 1.
I hope we're doing the right thing.
Okay, apparently I'm out of ammunition for my assault rifle.
Is it multiplayer or no?
No, it is not, unfortunately.
Is it can you fly ships?
Not really. You have a ship that takes you from planet to planet, but there's no space combat or anything, at least from what I can tell.
That's disappointing. Oh yeah.
Redirect power. Activate all 3 electrical track
3
switches.
That'll be easy enough.
Well, talent and better success on his star. Danny exactly short. Right back on top.
But it's very much a loot goblin-y game like Fallout.
Yeah, that's how I'm expecting Starfield to be.
Incoming!
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Starfield. I'm getting an Xbox Series X just because of Starfield.
Nice.
Seriously? Must be nice to find one.
Keep it quiet.
Once I get a job, there won't be an issue, but I don't have jobs, so it's an issue.
Feel that?
Same.
Danny, but I lost sight of him.
Two more.
Because she spawned just as I shot. We wanted to give it a minute, so I said,
Why won't you shot?
after a bit,
Fuck.
we make our slow approach.
But unlike Fallout, you can legitimately just play a complete murder hobo campaign and murder everybody.
The various serial killer types.
Oh yeah,
I really like that.
like companions, random NPCs. It doesn't matter. There's no important NPC that's important enough they're immortal.
Understandable. What about in terms of like planets? Is it like infinite, like No Man's Sky?
No.
So it's gonna be like Starfield in the sets are out.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We're actually going to go back to the town because apparently I need a significantly larger amount of heavy ammo if I'm going to actually go in here. Everybody's got light ammo, but nobody's got fucking heavy ammo.
Maybe you gotta kill
Nobody wants the heavy ammo.
guys.
I mean, the graphics are great. I love the graphics. Very old school Fallout-y. Actually, the graphics almost remind me of Borderlands.
I haven't played Borderlands.
So when they go in the bag, we head back to rejoin camp.
You've never played Borderlands?
Nope.
That is
I haven't heard of it.
a good game series. Already armor do I have? Low pressure. Oh, that's an armor rating of 9. That's going on.
They let you sneak off fishing in the water. Thoughts usually go to offshore where trade flashes.
Okay, I actually like that look. This helmet goes very well with this armor.
Oh wow. Pretty neat looking armor stuff.
The same boat is grandfather used to fish from. As for those tea leaves, it's a Hawaiian thing that they bring good luck to your endeavors. Very
Yeah. The armor system is kind of simplified as it's just helmet and suit instead of individual pieces.
Yeah.
Hey, Karma, can you quiet down that background sound?
Also says something about it translates as delicious.
Karma, can you make that background sound quieter?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, you didn't respond to me.
Well, yeah, when you said, hey, can you make that quiet, I was in the middle of doing it.
So neither of the new guys in the Squadron server, Roddy, have actually applied yet.
Hey,
Do you know what's going on with that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
That could be an issue.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Yeah, you were like, hey, I'm texting you out of the squadron server because you're not active.
I'm not glad.
Okay. I rarely play anyways.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
There it is.
Music to my ears.
Okay. First, we will go to Cell.
It's just
I don't need... I will keep the backup light pistol. Don't need the armor.
What if I could get a Spitfire to go mock?
Why would you have a Spitfire go mock?
Why not?
Well, I mean, I guess there's not an argument with that.
If it can do it, why can't it?
Because it's not as fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun for a Spitfire to go mock. What do you mean?
Oh, bypass shunts, mag packs.
Not if it doesn't go back to Jesus.
Oh, okay. Now I've got some ammo.
I'm about to dogfight a Phantom and a Spitfire.
Of course you are. What, you doing custom rounds?
No, I'm in an RB.
What plane do you have that has a high enough BR to go against to take a Phantom against a Spitfire?
Oh, it's not a high enough BR. It's just it doesn't fit my lineup at all.
But I'm saying if you're in the same BR as a Phantom, what plane do you have that's that high of a BR?
Oh no, I'm playing ground BR.
Oh, okay. But you're a German main. How do you have a Spitfire?
Because I'm trying to get the British holiday emblem. I might have gotten it, just I don't know yet.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming.
What? Is it over already? No,
She
the
don't
event
skip
can't be.
rocks her own self.
Equipped. Oh, I could have sold this assault rifle. Yeah, there we go.
Until June 27th, why haven't I gotten? I've played more than 3 matches. Oh, I didn't get 75%.
Yeah, you have to get the activity as well.
Yeah, I only got 69%. You get 1% off.
Did I really just fucking...
This game's gonna suck. I'd love to get 75% activity, 70% activity.
Mom said I spent all. Speaking of, Gun, I have your pane of cherry Jolly Ranchers.
Ha ha ha.
Your pane glass of Jolly Ranchers that you asked me to make.
Question mark?
I'm a window licking grunt, and my favorite flavor of window is cherry.
Spacer's Choice, the brand of choice for spacers on a budget. Music to my ears.
Yeah, I finally have that made. And then I broke it, gave it to my cousins. Because they kept asking, hey, can we have this? Can we have this? I'm like, I guess.
You crippled under the pressure. That is weakness.
No, it was just going to go bad because I wasn't going to send it through UPS.
Good point.
So, you know, it wasn't going to, because I don't like cherry flavored Jolly Ranchers.
Wait, let me get this straight. You were going to send him a cherry flavored glass pane?
Yes, a legit pane of Jolly Ranchers.
You melt Jolly Ranchers down into a pane of sugar glass.
Yes, a pane of sugar glass.
Man,
That was flavored to be cherry.
That is very interesting.
You know how long it took me to make that damn thing?
How long?
Just the sugar alone to get it to the right temperature so it was clear. It was red and clear. Almost a month and a half of trial and error.
Do you make sugar glass on the regular?
No. It took me 45 pounds of sugar to get it right.
Dang. Oh, come on. Dude, KA-50, I'm gonna...
Now remember, kids, Styrofoam, Diesel, and well, if you want to make it explosive, a little bit of tannerite never hurt.
Yeah. The napalm sticks to kids.
Not today. Just helping this
That's
girl.
why you want the tannerite.
I used to skip rocks in the river till
Or tar from
Constable
the road.
Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming.
Road tar,
I think she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
it's fucking amazing.
So is napalm.
Karma, remember I am live on
Incorporated.
Karma, remember I'm live on YouTube, and my YouTube content is moderated a lot more heavy than my Twitch content is.
Damn it.
I forgot we were streaming.
You're watching the stream.
I'm also playing War Thunder.
I remembered he was streaming. I just didn't know how fucking moderated it was.
Do you like actively have people checking your stuff?
What?
Does he like actively have people touch his stuff or moderate his stuff?
YouTube does.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't upload on YouTube yet, so. No, don't. Bastard.
See, I'm surprised I have yet to get banned from Twitch for how I speak.
That bad.
Yeah.
Can't be that bad. I would say give me an example, but yeah.
Would you like to hop over to a rate like the just chatting and I'll tell you what I say?
I read it. I'm lazy.
Okay. Ask Gunn how bad it gets wherever we're not streaming.
How bad is it, man?
Karma has almost gotten me banned 3 times.
That's rough.
Yeah. That's why he has to remind me to watch what I say because he's streaming.
Or I just use, or I mute him, either one, whichever one's easier at the moment.
I mean, we're all strippers at heart.
He's got a point there.
Karma's the only person to ever get banned from my Discord.
Which one?
The one that we're in right now, I let him back in. But he's earned himself a ban before.
Yeah. I just kept pushing his buttons.
And then he got butthurt that he got banned.
The control room should be ahead somewhere.
Yeah, 'cause
Touch to the right.
this was the only one that I was like active in somewhat. Of course I did let her.
What do you mean, in combat?
Because originally it was just a fucking kick. And I kept pushing it. And I got banned.
That's the last of them.
Because I was smart.
Yeah, we'll go. We'll go with
No, see, before he kicked me, in my server, I sent a link to Gunn's Discord,
Yeah.
and I get kicked. I fucking return. I'm like, hi, I'm back. Then I get kicked again, and I did it like 5 times that day.
3 switches. That'll be
So,
easy.
yeah.
I love a long-range map when you don't have a scope.
Yeah. That's the best kind.
Absolutely amazing.
So who wants to? No. I was gonna ask who wants to play Cards Against Humanity. But that would be banned.
Oh, that's not friendly. Oh, jerk.
You bastard.
I hate the French.
Don't worry,
Beat
so
the
do the French.
fuck the German, and kill the Russians. What?
Do it again?
Fuck the French. Kill the, well, no, sorry, it was... Kiss the French, fuck the Germans, and, kill the Russians. And if anybody has a problem with it, they can suck my left.
There's no chance I'm getting 70% activity playing great.
So,
Yeah,
I got a huge question. What was going through Kurt Cobain's mind right before he shot himself?
Karma, I will mute you.
Damn it. What's wrong with my joke? So can I not do my dark jokes?
No, not when I'm live on YouTube. You know this. I will mute you and kick you from the call.
Fine. Why'd you have to go live on YouTube?
Because that's where I'm streaming right now.
That's a bomb.
So who wants to recreate Jackass with me?
I mean, hey, I might take you up on that offer.
Get an M32 rotary grenade launcher with rubber bullets. Let's go. We can play freeze tag with it.
Oh. That's another bomb.
You're not real.
No, it's not. It's just Al Qaeda.
Yeah. Fair point.
Not real.
Run
I'm
speed.
Johnny
You're
Knox.
liable to get spotted.
Welcome to Jackass.
Incoming!
Yeah, biscuit, 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 biscuit. Ready for some mashed potatoes. I'm a little high right now, so.
Just a little? I couldn't tell.
Yes, a little, because the normal hot, like, if I actually were to get fucking baked, you would be able to tell. So where's Isaac at? Good?
Isaac's been working.
Shit. February, March, I'm headed to fucking, Vegas. I'll be 21 then. You'll drink, smoke,
If we send the
and
power
fuck
to Miss
bitches.
McDevitt, what happens to
Not in the same, not in that order, but you know. Because the order I would try to do it in is smoke, drink, smoke, and try to find someone, fuck them, drink again, try to forget.
Sounds like Vegas.
Yeah. As long as I don't get married, we're good.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope.
T-44 survives 120mm round of the turret. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's accurate. Because it just depends on where you try to hit him at.
Oh, he just got bombed.
last?
That's another bomb. I hate heavy tanks.
Why?
Why do you hate heavy tanks?
They're too freaking big and slow.
But that's the fun part.
Bombs on your head isn't the fun part, though.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all,
As
but
long as you won't
I just
have
gotta
an
ask you.
Israeli
Do you understand what you're about to do?
I did it 73% activity. Give me my
I don't think you
reward.
should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cool.
Where's my reward?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go
That
ahead
just
and get
sort of
off
came
before
out all at once.
I get
Edgewater's
in
hurting.
any more trouble.
We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be.
Roddy, I need your opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I have to divert the power to one community or the other? Do I go with the deserter free, the deserter homesteaders or the company town?
Deserter, homesteaders, or company town?
Yeah, the deserters and homesteaders are the same faction.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about the deserters.
Well, they ran away from the company town and started a homestead. They want to live free because you live under the company rules. The company town, you have to rent grave sites. So when your family member dies, you have to rent their grave or they get dug up and tossed at your door, basically. You're 100% under the company thumb in the company town.
Well, I always go for freedom, man. Give it to the deserters.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights
Oh
in
my god,
Edgewater's
that was
suffering.
4,000.
She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be
Minus
part of
another
that kind of
11,000. minus another 900. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Well, if my decision pisses off my companion, I'm just gonna probably end up killing them.
In that stupid battle so I can get my rewards. I was thinking, Brandon.
Yes.
So have you seen my TikTok logo, right? It's got
Yeah.
the British flag behind the tank.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I should go into Photoshop and add an American flag behind it instead of a British flag.
Yeah.
Okay. I might do it now. I just gotta remember. I got the German one, but it doesn't look as cool as the British one. Rizzo's Rangers versus Pacers Chosen.
Tossball is basically the cross.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Are there any, mega towns?
Yes. Yes, once I finally... Because I don't have my saved game, so I'm basically doing a fresh playthrough. Because this is on the PlayStation 5 and not the PlayStation 4. After I get this power converter and get off the planet, I'm going basically to a mega city. Ooh, I see dead people. Oh, you're not dead.
Got it. We're strong forces state. Let's go.
Everyone alright?
I wonder if we'll ever get 11.0 and 10.0 simulator battles.
I don't know.
I hope we do. I wonder how that would work. Just be regular sim battles, or would it be something else?
Dude, look at this poster. This is the kind of propaganda that's in this game. This is why I hate the corporations, and I tend to screw them over.
IRL and in-game? They're me saying?
No, in-game.
In-game, okay. Yeah, that is...
Did you read it?
I'm trying to.
It said the dissident hunters, when...
Yeah, the hunters, when indentured servants are freed, anarchy soon follows. Oh, so it's pro-slave.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Interesting. So that's our kind of government that takes place in this game.
Well, the governments are owned by,
You know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me. Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. Apologies won't give us our lives back. But for what it's worth,
Only 5 tanks away
sorry, too.
from get that.
Do I kill him, yes or no?
Who is he?
He's the, corporate, overseer of the town.
That is a yes.
You just killed him. A favor? You just made me an accomplice to murdering my boss. I can't.
You just
I need to
killed
leave.
him.
I need to get away from here. I need to get away from you. You killed Mr. Thompson for talking down his nose at me? You got a real twisted sense of chivalry, you know that? Let's just move on. I couldn't forgive myself if I let you loose upon the Vale unsupervised.
My companion did not like that.
A little bit of anarchy is happening. All games have you played?
All of them.
Even 76?
Yeah.
Same. I still have 76.
I wish 76 was cross-platformed. I would play with you.
Yeah. It's a shame more games on the platform. War Thunder a horror game?
Yes. It very much can be.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I just gunned down a shit ton of civilians because they opened fire on me.
So is it like a true freedom, like do whatever you want? We throw you into a world. Here's a storyline.
Yeah.
Follow it. If not, we don't care.
Yeah.
I like that. Probably gonna download it. Where's that single Russian main?
It's not the worst if it's Borst.
Oh, I see him. Oh. Come on, buddy, push me. Come on. Just push up a little bit more.
I mean, I didn't want to kill all of those people, but they gave me no choice.
I'm sure you enjoyed it.
Now I just have to get back to my ship.
He doesn't know I'm here. Oh, this could be very interesting.
Huh? Something's not
I'll flank him.
We can handle it. That's the last of them.
I feel like I screwed myself over by killing that guy.
You did fine.
No, because I just screwed myself out of a bunch of quests because everyone who was going to give me quests here just turned hostile.
Oh. Yeah, that could be an issue. You might have to reload your save file.
Yeah. The AB plasma cutter slices, dices, and cauterizes.
I love the Leopard PL, it's so good.
It is.
And the curve is spaced out well enough that if you take a round, it's just going to go to your engine. You have to PL?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't think you did.
I've got the Leopard 2 PL. I have the starting helicopter.
God, that's an A10. This is the one thing I do not like about playing Germany.
What?
A10s.
Here they go.
A-pumps.
I don't know if this loaded up to just before the save or just after. I mean, before I killed him or after? I mean, I didn't see his corpse on the ground, so I'm going to assume after. I mean, assume beforehand.
We can handle this.
I hate Gen 1 thermal because you can't see crap really.
I'm sorry. Nice hit. Nice one.
Okay, they're still all hostile to me.
Is this after you, before you kill the boss?
I think it's after.
Oh, that's quite sad. Yeah, MiG-23, you think you can kill me? Didn't think so. Oh, that bomb fight. And the terms that I was looking at. K-50. Shoot that down.
Well, I guess I just won't get any quests from the settlement.
Oh, that's fine. Just hold still. This is a very close 50.
That's the last of them.
No! Don't hurt me. I'm just a starter helicopter. Oh, my tail's gone.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Order yours today.
Spacer first.
Spacer's choice hates me right now.
Hey, Spacer.
That's the corporation that I just killed the boss of and just basically dismantled their cannery.
Yes.
You gotta go to bed?
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Alright.
I'm being up at freaking 7:30 in the morning.
Why?
Church camp that I was a volunteer for.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll catch you later. Stick on the stream as late as you can.
I will. See you later, man.
Later.
We can handle this. We got this. Nice one. We're pretty good at this. Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I never got along with Mr. Thompson, but I don't think he deserved to die. He tried to do his best. I suppose that's fair. You were just acting in self-defense and all. I had my misgivings about Miss McDevitt and the deserters, but you took pity on them and sent power to their garden even though you knew Mr. Thompson would hate you for it. All this time, you've been determined to get your regulator back, get your ship up and running, and cut a path out of this place. And well, I won in. Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Captain, what can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders. What can I... All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities. Welcome back. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit? We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we talk?
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconscious? Make yourself at home, Captain.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else? Hey, Captain. I'm in space.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Customs and inspection, right this way! Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Be seeing you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on ground.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
We interrupt your...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? What? Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, no. Oh, no. Just a teensy one, the teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board. You probably don't even know where Wells is. None of my contacts ever pan out. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information needed to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local Horde embassy.
Are those XF-411s?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. You're right, I don't. The board is after 2 things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. The docking fees is flowing in the wrong direction. To see that change. You've got my attention.
You been flying the Outer Systems route lately? Deader than a space matador out there.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the 1 nav key. and they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Rizzo's special vodka.
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers? Hey, that's good advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want in your crew? Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like. Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust, maybe with a little cream on top. Classic. Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle?
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages, I got him here on my datapad, and well... She sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet. Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda. I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold. Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope? Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there. So, what's the plan?
Heard from the lasses down on 22.
Rizzo's Crimpleberry Crunch, Sugar Gel Flakes, and Purpleberry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
We interrupt your regular...
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing. Nothing you need and everything you want.
Keeping quiet, Cap. Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper. Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake. Well, drunk's what I'm aiming for, so I'll take your word on it. Bottoms up!
Whoa! Easy there, Parvati. Maybe you want to work yourself up to whiskey next time.
Oh! No, it's good, I'm fine. I just didn't expect it to taste like... oh, propellant. Oh, stars, I can feel it settling. Oh, Captain. I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing? Specifically. Definitely specifically. Oh, why'd I drink that? I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us. Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot. It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... oh my goodness. And I told you!
So, Parvati, you gonna read this poem for us, or do we have to turn down the lights first?
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve. No more whiskey. I think another'd leave me on the floor. We had beer in the Vale. Smelled like Dad's old socks. Maybe this is better? Down it goes. Oh, no, it's still bad. It's still really very bad. Ugh. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared. Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me? There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not? What do you mean, Captain? So if I'm doing my very best to be kind and open-hearted, I shouldn't worry how she thinks of me? Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts. I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about. Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should? Okay? Okay, I'm gonna do it! Right when we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
You know something, Parvati? You ought to come drinking with the crew more often.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? You got the punch right here.
Hey, that pattern.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Though, that whiskey did give my head aching something fierce. Feels like a primal's chewing on my skull. I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises. Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and, I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
How can I be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. See you soon, Captain. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Ready when you are.
No guards, huh? I like this place already. Something chewed clear through that armor.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Hey, is that gunfire?
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps. Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed. Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Forget I said anything about that. Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating. Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know? What do you think? I'm the landing pad guard. I was standing out on the fucking tarmac. Hell of a job until all this. Oh, before I forget. Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice peddles.
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Standard operating procedure for suits, boss. They're all a bunch of cowards.
I'm not sure it's right to fault a man for trying to survive.
Yes, of course. Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make this situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel. One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever. Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab. My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors. and I forgot him. That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork. Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness.
I don't know about Dr. Crane's research, but we ought to find Mr. Jameson. He's got to be all alone and scared.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hour? Too long. I have to get back to work. What? I mean, we're surrounded by hungry raptidons. Who wouldn't be? Am I right? Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Whoa, slow down. Benefits?
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma. Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside. Don't mention this to Anton, okay? He's kind of a tight ass about the lab. Like, squeeze coal into diamond tight. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
So those charisma-enhancing benefits he was talking about, was that supposed to be the living quarters? Seemed about as livable as a coffin.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the...
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please. Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses to the raptidons? Oh, well, good luck. Now, if we got the carpet in here, it's just a matter of... Orson, you idiot. Just put it... Of course, because I didn't... Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, you might speak to Anton. He can point you in the right direction. Another outlaw? I'm quite sure I've already spoken to your lot. Oh, quite right. My apologies. I did speak to you earlier, didn't I? What would you like? I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavioral Scientist. I was brought in to study the Raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequately equipped to deal with them. They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate. No amount of studying will enable us to control them, or even slightly sate their aggression. Not quite. We are now acutely aware of their weaknesses. Bullets through the head. Now that may seem like an obvious conclusion, but believe it or not, some creatures' brains are not in their heads. Now if they got the carbon in here, it's just a matter of... Orson, you idiot. Just put it... Of course, because I didn't... No, if I get this clip... What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway. Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks. No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you? Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Okay, gone quiet. Good work.
Warning. Having